Pacing up to the restart line, off turn number 4.
And Doug Kobe trying to beat Ronnie Williams to the corner. He can't do it. By an eyelash, it's Ronnie Williams, but here comes Kobe trying to take over the early lead.
Down the back straightaway and into turn 3 for the first time. Bonsignor locks up the brakes, getting into the corner. He gets into the 3 of Rowan Pennick along with Patrick Beverly. Everybody else goes scattering through the turn. And Andrew Krause in the 24 car was one of the cars that got twisted around in that, pointed in the wrong direction. One other car is paused. I believe it's Max Zackham, number 20. Hits that restart box. Banking of turn 1. Outside lane advantage for John McKennedy. He takes over second, and Williams is pushed back to third.
Boy, impeccable timing that time from Doug Kobe. Now here's Bonsignor as he grinds his way on the bottom underneath Salamito in 16 and Slice in the 57.
Side-by-side battle for fourth. It's Justin Bonsignor down low. Outside lane for Ronnie Silk. Now Silk looks up. He gets by him. Here comes Andy Seitz in that 57. A challenge that fifth spot for Justin Bonsignor.
Good start. He tries to corral the back bumper of the Ron Williams car. Salamito loses a position to Seitz, and right behind the natural is Craig Lutz in car number 56.
Didn't do it on the inside. Red, white, up in the high lane. The Eddie Harvey number 1. Black neon numeral number 1. Blew it though on the bottom. Sweeps up in front. Takes the spot away.
Over John McKennedy. He is off to the foul with one interception as Matt Swanson almost was able to get underneath Bobby Santos.
He's already picked up a handful of spots. Back to 57. Talk about was 11 laps in. Ryan Cruz has already made his way into the top 14 and continues to close now the back bumper of Bobby Santos. Up ahead, down the 46 car of Fred Lutz.
Pushing it deep into the top of the field, but only trying to get off. Lutz is able to shed after the 15 car of Dollar.
That allows Jimmy Wood. Salamito makes a quick work with Andy Seitz. Seitz has lost 4 spots in one turn. He's losing more. Andy Seitz is off the pace, former champion. Ryan Dowser, number 57.
Myers went under him, and going around him for his own attack. And I like his Seitz.
He's in more than life support. He's down in the grass. Cut it down through the infield grass in turns 1 and 2. And then went spinning. Gets that car rolling again, but it brings a caution flag out. The second of the day here on lap number 15. So
like fire coming from Frank's nostril, he regains his top spot.
He's got a distance already off turn number 2, back to the second place machine. Ronnie Silk in the high lane, getting the help to the outside groove by Timmy Salamito, pushing Ronnie Silk up to the runner-up spot. Take down on the high lane to look for fourth.
Timmy Salamito has gotten by McKennedy. He's going after Ron Silk, currently on second place. Power move on the inside, and Salamito makes it look easy.
Salamito going after it here today. Early going. Ronnie Silk battle for second. Salamito goes way low through the turns. Crosses one nose and Ronnie Silk and takes the spot away.
Boy, you can see the sparks flying there. A little forearm shiver administered by Silk. No harm done to Salamito in the number 4 spot. Surprise everybody with the second place finish.
Go back to that. Hit the saw Ronnie Silk in Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, we got cars scattering all over the racetrack, and Kyle Bonsignor goes hard into the turn 2 wall. Caution flag is out. Is ready to go here, waiting for the green flag from Bob Slade. He displays it atop the flag stand. Powers to the outside lane. In turn 2 he goes outside now. Dowling trying to fill the gap. He gets by Silk. Dowling charging up high, and he drives to second.
So now almost a 3-wide action with Salamito. Almost got trapped in the middle between Silk and Dowling, and he is unable to do it.
Yeah, not as efficient, Kobe, on this start as he had been on other starts, and Dowling's going to stay right with him, getting into turn number 4. Dowling now looking to the inside, off turn number 4, falls back in line, tire tracks.
Almost got him. He finds the head halfway underneath the blue car, and then has to fall back.
Dowling's time is coming. It's just a matter of when. Second, right ahead of Timmy Salamito, looking low again off turn 4, racing the right.
See what happens is they can much stronger effort. Goes higher and he's able to open up some breathing room between himself and Dowling.
Into the turn, they're single file for the moment. Kobe continues to run the high lane, opening up the inside. Chase Dowling. Dowling's got a wheel to the inside this time. Rolls on the throttle to get loose, getting into the turn. Back into the turn, gets to the gas quicker than Kobe slowly drives away.
Ronnie Williams continues to go backwards. Our pole sitter is now in 14th place.
Well, a couple of laps ago, got to it up off turn 4, sent Williams all the way up the racetrack in turns 3 and 4 to the loose stuff. He gathered it back about 4 or 5 spots. Meanwhile, Jimmy Blewett on the attack. He's going down to the inside of the car that he'll drive at points throughout the season. He'll fill in for Burt Meyer Stadium. Right now, they're side by side.
And Ryan Kreese in 8th place ahead of both of those guys. Battle for the lead. Here comes Chase Dowling. Has momentum as they torpedo their way into the 4th corner.
Black 15 inside from Roxbury, Connecticut is Chase Dowling. Outside lane. Doug Cody was the winner of this battle. He's going to go to Chase Dowling. He now leads on lap number 37 of the ice cream. Back to second. Not done yet. He closes back in.
Dowling becomes the 3rd leader of this race, following Ronnie Williams. Salamito is 3rd. And you can all be entertained by
His goal is to get in a good position by the time they make the pit stop. Outside, like to be. Right now, he's looking at the back bumping 36, driven by Greg Lutz. Lutz running in the 7th spot at the moment.
Good there, trying to get to the lead. Rob Thompson almost made it happen. He's going to try it again. But it hasn't been easy.
Odell, one of the deepest races in all of modified racing. Closing in on Robin Summers, the 64 car. Battle. Summers into it.
So right now, it's down away from and everybody else. Salamito has hung around while Ryan Kreese getting back home again.
Lutz holding pretty real in that 46 machine.
Austin York going after it.
You know, the 76 was much faster than Priest because right by Meyer a moment ago, now he goes inside in turn 3, the red, white, 76. No time to go tonight. This must get done under Priest that time, and we'll try it again in turn 1.
Way all over the Priest, like passed it on to Volcano. And now Meyer back up the line. That's all. Jimmy Blewett. And all by himself.
Now he's starting to drive away. Probably the closest chance of Chase Dowling has ever at winning a race here. Just a few years ago, the Thompson along with Max Zachary, Bobby Sanchez, State. Have to stop said and done. Here's to the inside of Greg Lutzoff. Better than a hot behind him.
Yeah, halfway there. Now he's halfway Greg Lutz.
Up ahead of them, they're starting to close in on the Kennedy Silk Battle. They've got a flat track on the inside line, slowly goes through. That gap is now closing. Nearly all those cars running nose to tail.
And everybody is taking their time. Wait full, so no problem as far as navigating. And Freeze might have an opportunity here. He dive bombs down low against Lutz.
Got a good run that time off turn 2. Freeze goes inside. Lutz is in the tire. Turn number 4. Enough to hold Ryan Freeze at bay for the moment. Freeze driving deep down to the inside. Slides up the racetrack just enough to make way. Gets by Lutz, opening the door for Blewett.
That's a red carpet ride for Julie Blewett. As she saw making that deep Lutz as well. There's a couple of laps. And it is still a joyride.
A lot more pressure on himself. Down the inside, trying to battle. Roberts did a couple of times now.
You start thinking about tires. Next one is like side to hit.
You know, this race is a little bit longer into the run than it is. There's still only 94 laps to go. At the moment, but it does have that feel as though it's a lap. Still, we've got another first stop. Cars as well. A lot of racing. Trouble, turn 2, one car to the outside wall. It's the 95 of Kyle Silk who made contact at the exit of turn number 2 and knocked the right front off of that race car.
So the Thunder is about to erupt. A little wiggle that time for Dowling. Let's see if Salamito can take advantage.
Inside lane is Dowling outside to see Salamito. Salamito powers to the accelerator, gets a good run off the turn, down the back straightaway. New leader for the moment, Salamito, as he clears Dowling in turn 3.
So Dowling picked the inside lane and it came back to Fido. He is stalking our co-leaders, Dowling and Salamito.
Wheel to wheel for the race lead. Bonsignor lining up with a fellow Long Islander in the outside lane to push him forward, but at the line, for the lap, is Dowling. Dowling by half a car out in front, diving inside lane. Salamito running high to the outside. Bonsignor waiting in the wings at third.
And now here's Bonsignor dive-bombing his way inside as he makes a vicious move against the 16 as they scramble off the road. Jimmy Whelen is the front runners. Is in the top 5, trying to make it into 4th against McKenna.
What a run by Jimmy Blewett here this afternoon at Thompson. Chase Dowling is back out in front. Salamito hounding him on the back bumper with Bonsignor, McKennedy, and Blewett and Tony go back to the road side by side down. Couple of champions going at it. Ronnie Silk 85 inside one car. Burt Myers in the height.
Was able to hold off Rob Silk, and Myers took advantage of that. Ronnie Silk is able to fight back. Bob is saying you never can count him out of a race at Thompson as he is moved into the upper tier of the field.
And I would expect him to be strong early. He really loves to hang back and strike when nobody's looking. Not a guy that's going to go out and lead a lot of laps. He's going to lead the right lap. He's done that before many times on the tour. He's right behind Ronnie Silver. Slams the door shut off the end of the one straightaway, and that allows the 46 car Lutz to go underneath Santos.
I remember yesterday, Santos went from 17th to the winner's circle over the final 6 times. So he has come back
Lutz gets the job done. Cantrell and Pettit do the same and follow through in that bowler racing number 3 with Aaron Goodale behind. Meanwhile, the Kobe's back in battle of that one working his way forward along the down to the lane for that car.
Here's Monsignor trying to get underneath Salamito. And the man with the giddy up is Monsignor. And the hole did not stay open for McKennedy. So Monsignor has moved into second place.
All run speed today out of Justin Monsignor. Saved with the first run. Coming up on the halfway point. Something to think about for late stage of the race after they've got those fresh tires. Monsignor's got something that's going to be good for the long haul today.
There's a long gap. Kennedy going to work. Underneath Salamito. Dead even. Those two drivers, body pierced together, searching for the catch as they go into the third quarter.
Inside lane for Kennedy, diving into the bottom. Outside goes to Salamito. Wheel to wheel off to number 4. Kennedy scored for third at the line, but Salamito is still there.
Kennedy is clear. Now Jimmy Blewett.
Trouble, turn 2. Pickett goes around right in front of the combination of Doug Kobe and Aaron Goodale. Goodale and Kobe came together, right front contact on the 2 car, and his car now limping down the back straightaway as a multi-car incident here again. Lap 75 at the halfway point. Green flag is out. Tires on Craig Lutz, and he takes the top spot away.
And the battle is up for third. Here comes Krause to the outside of Rowan Pennick. The Red Baron fighting back on the inside, and he is able to swoosh his way into third place.
Top 2 get away single file. Outside lane. Krause is able to hang on, wheel to wheel, down the back straightaway for third.
And Chris Patriak moving in. Here comes Pennick driving Krause up high. It creates a vacancy down low for Patriak.
Patriak's got that line, bottom shot to the back. Krause up high. Top 3 single file. Now battling for fourth. A little bit of contact between the two. 75, Pastriak gets on through. Here comes Dave Zapienza to the inside of turns 3 and 4.
That is John McKennedy into 7. We have a battle for the lead. Here comes Craig Lutz. The Lutz cracker coming off the 4th corner, trying to get by Salamito.
Craig Lutz going to the lead. 7. Now here it comes, Rowan Pennick. Pennick fills the gap to the inside. Salamito loses 2 spots, gives the bumper to Pennick. Now he looks to the left elbow. Here comes Pastriak in the 75.
Pastriak trying to infiltrate the top 3. As they fireball their way off the corner, Salamito holding them off for the time being. I think Salamito would love to see a caution come out right about now.
Don't cut him out yet. Tires will go a long way. Running in 3rd. Pastriak 4th. Krause holding his Now here comes showtime. Jimmy Blewett going all the way to the inside. Nearly making contact with Krause. Somehow he made it work. Feels like a Ted Christopher dive bomb to the inside lane by Jimmy Blewett. He's in the top 5.
Boy, he almost wound up in John Deere country on the lawn. Downstairs roller coaster move, and he pulls it off flawlessly.
Bottom shot lives on in the form of Jimmy Blewett today. Battle is on for the race lead. Blewett looks inside now for 3rd. Bottom, Blewett outside. Got the job done. As here comes Pennick inside of Lutz.
And Pennick is able to move into the lead. The reigning icebreaker champion is out in front, but Jimmy Blewett is a straw that is stirring the drink right now. Contact with a 36 plus, and it springboards Blewett into second place.
Outstanding racing here in the Icebreaker 150 as Jimmy Blewett out of New Jersey has raced his way to the second spot, that red, white, and blue number 76. Here he comes, going for the race lead. Blewett down to the inside lane, comes together with Pennick in turn one.
Two guys who have had issues in the past, Blewett and Pennick. And Jimmy Blewett has taken over the top spot.
Jimmy Blewett, the tragedy that bestowed his family here at Thompson back in the 2007 racing season with the loss of his brother. Off turn number 4, it's leading the Icebreaker 150.
Double file battle for fourth and fifth, as that is Lutz trying to hang on. Inside of him is Chase Dowling. And Dowling is back in the fourth, and he's taking Bonsignor with him. A bold move for second by McKennedy.
He got it. McKennedy up to second, opens the door for Dowling. Inside lane, Dowling underneath Pennick. These guys race weekly in modified competition. They know each other well. And Dowling's got the spot. Pennick back to fourth, Bonsignor now fifth.
And opening up some daylight between himself and the rest of the field is Jimmy Blewett. Here comes Dowling to the inside of McKennedy. Dowling trying to strut into second, and McKennedy won't allow it to happen.
Outside advantage for McKennedy. Black 15, Dowling running the bottom lane in turns 3 and 4. Wheel to wheel off the turn, back to the line. Advantage in second, it's Dowling.
Salamito has faded into about 5th place. So Salamito, as he was searching for one now. Meanwhile, it's Dowling and McKinnon. The sparks are flying. Dowling, he will hustle his way to second.
Nobody plays for one for great battle. We got one for second, we got one for fourth. Dowling inside of McKennedy. Bonsignor right behind, inside of Pennick on the back straightaway. Side-by-side battle between Swanson and Lutz for the 6th spot right behind that.
That's Swanson. And he is able to move into the top 6, getting by Lutz. Here is Ron Silk, but he's searching for him. Revitalization in that number 85 car.
50 laps to go, this time by Jimmy Blewett, currently in command of the Icebreaker 150. Now, the young talent, 19-year-old Chase Dowling, is starting to close in the racing for Jimmy Blewett.
The biggest log in the fireplace is Blewett. And here comes Dowling. Has some comeback capability. Silk is that bamboo against Swanson. And Silk picks up a position for the 6.
Right behind Rowan Kennedy. Thompson is there. He's had good days here in the past at Thompson as well. Lutz and Pastriak. The question, whether or not Jimmy Salamito is not that he is falling to the bottom half of the top 10.
And here's Corey Silk. That's Swanson trying to get move. And that's Swanson, a first-year action today. 7th place car. Jimmy Salamito unable to do that. Salamito has fallen down to the 12th place.
Salamito, back up. He's going to have to move in the back anyway if he came for tires to get going. So tires could make the difference. Look at the difference in third quarter. Jimmy Blewett and Chase Dowling, who is now only 2 car lengths behind Blewett.
And Dowling goes up for the competition. Is next. The big countdown on the field. Pastriak making the move. In part of herself. And when the yellow comes out, and if it comes out,
This is where we're going to see right here how bad Jimmy Blewett wants this win at Thompson. Still 45 laps to go, but how aggressive is he going to be at throwing the block on Chase Dowling? Dowling is there. Can he stop him? Blewett protects the bottom. Dowling moves outside. Off turn 2.
So only a breadcrumb separating Blewett from Dowling.
by me, kid, he's going to make you work for it. They're going to go to the highway. And Dowling's got to run. He's 9 by. Outside lead. Chase Dowling to the lead of the Icebreakers.
He almost did Dowling a favor by letting him have the outside lead. An eruption for Chase Dowling. Regains the lead with 42 laps to go.
And Dowling now going back in second. Ronnie Silk riding in fifth. Some of the contenders in the early running now. Salamito is falling back in spot back in 17th. Got as high as 7th before that first round stop with Doug Kobe. That problem with that last caution ride. Now still on the lap, but not far ahead, only one straightaway ahead of Chase Dowling.
Still racing hard, but traveling in reverse in Salamito. Andy Sice, the latest guy to pass him, and Salamito is climbing into 6th place.
Trouble off turn 4. Calvin Carroll goes back to the inside of the racetrack. No caution as of yet. Blake Barney trying to avoid. Now the caution flag comes out as they get up to speed. And they've got trouble deeper in the field. Parts flying everywhere. The 16 of Salamito is involved. We've got Doug Kobe in it and Woody Pitcat, and there are parts and pieces all over the front straightaway.
And Salamito, that car is in distress, currently going down the backstretch.
Watch that cone on the front straightaway. That's the restart zone as they come to the line. 25 laps to go. They fire at the mark. Flags out. Kennedy not as efficient as others have been in the outside lane. Here is Bonsignor, stays with him in the inside lane, but it's McKennedy to charge off the back straightaway.
Burt Myers on the move. In third, going after the back bumper of Bonsignor. As they blast their way out of turn number 4, we have a sideways back. Bobby Santos and Rob Summers. Santos has moved into the top 6.
You're in the around in the late stages of this one, and Bobby Santos now inside the 6th position. Looks in the rearview mirror, and Ronnie Williams is coming back to life. Meanwhile, Salamito has gone around again in the back straightaway as his car is pointing in the wrong direction in the grass. Let's try this again. We'll have 17 to go. Outside as McKennedy gets after it.
Joining the front. He is in third, going after Bonsignor in a tense battle for second.
Wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. Swanson scuffs the outside wall as sparks fly midway down the back straightaway. Bonsignor up to second. Swanson right with him, and now back in the 4th spot, coming along with Bobby Santos.
To the back of the Bonsignor is
oh, trouble down in turn 1. Multiple cars involved. Jimmy Blewett is up on his side. Rolls on his roof. Among them is the 57 of Andy Sice. Woody Pitcat is in it. Eric Goodale, Gary McDonald, Joey DeGracia, and it looks like Manny Diaz also involved. Red flag is out. Jimmy Blewett, a lazy flip over in turn 2.
The cars come to life off of the 4th corner.
McKennedy gets his best start of the day. Outside lane clears Justin Bonsignor to get by him. And now here comes Bobby Santos to the high lane, but Bonsignor wants none of that. He holds on to second, and now Santos back to third.
And there is Swanson in 4th, holding off Ronnie Williams. Silk getting underneath Myers.
Can he do it though? Because Bonsignor is closing one car length ahead. Now here's Williams goes to the inside of Matt Swanson, trying to crack the top 4. Swanson stays to the outside though as they enter turn 3.
Craig Lutz making a move underneath Meyer. Right behind him, Ronnie Silk. And here comes Bonsignor. He has reduced the deficit between he and McKennedy. Forearm shiver to the back bumper.
Bonsignor is there. Williams in. He's up to third. Thompson will come across the line. 9 laps to go in the Icebreaker. John McKennedy ahead of Justin Bonsignor.
Bonsignor goes to the bottom. Here he comes. Bonsignor going for the lead in turn 4.
Sweeps underneath. Can't quite clear. Meanwhile, trouble in turn 3. It's Ronnie Silk. He's caught the outside wall, right front and right rear damage on that number 85 car for Silk. McKennedy is off the pace. He's nearly stopped in turn 3. Let's see if we can get the story down on pit lane here in a moment, but McKennedy's car just quit. They went into turn 3. The pace car peeled off the banking, and McKennedy's car just stopped in turn 3. Unbelievable. And Bonsignor gets away with it. Powers off in the front straightaway. Williams did not come up to speed, but look at him send it in deep into turn 2. Coming to the white flag this time. Bonsignor, the race leader, 3 wide behind him. Hennick, Santos dropping like a rock in Priest.
Here's Brian Lutz going underneath and Craig Lutz is into the top 3.
Oh,
here goes Williams, headed to the wall. Ronnie Williams makes severe contact with the wall.
White flag is out. Justin Bonsignor will race to the checkered flag, this time by into turn number 3. Here comes that Lutz machine coming down to the line. Checkered flag is out, and Justin Bonsignor has snapped the winless streak. He wins the Icebreaker 150. Justin Bonsignor, the winner of the Icebreaker 150 here at Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park. Justin, a dry spell throughout the 2017 racing season, and now you're back in victory lane. A very eventful day that started in lap 1 with you locking up the tires in turn 3 that ends in victory lane. Take us through it.
First of all, I need to apologize to everybody. Just got in there a little hot with cold brakes, and hope nobody got wrecked in that. But great car. A little too tight all day to probably outrun the 15 or the 7. But those guys put themselves in bad positions with jumping starts, and I don't know what happened to the 7. But after the 2017 season, I'll take some good luck. Had a great race car. Can't thank Robbie Fuller, LFR, Ryan Stone for coming on board. Everything he's done. Ken Massa, Phoenix Communications. Just a total reboot, and in 2 races we've got a top 5 and a win, so unbelievable. Got a little tore up at the end, but I know that Ronnie was going for the win, and he had to do what he had to do, and luckily we were able to save the car.
To start the season so strong, you mentioned the top 5. Obviously the win here today, I mean, that's got to give you guys a huge bounce in your step, and it's such a turnaround for where you were just 1 year ago.
Yeah, without a doubt. We went through the end of 16 and won half the races the end of season, and 2017 humbled me for sure. You come to the racetrack and you think you can win every week and you're just struggling to finish in the top 10. It'll humble a person really quick, so makes me appreciate everything that we've gone through over this winter, everything Ken Massa and his family has reinvested in this team. It was a big investment that we did, and Robbie Fuller for
cold water on a cold day. Thanks a lot, pal.
And Robbie Fuller for not hanging up the phone. He hounded us till we said yes. Took Ryan Stone 2 phone calls to accept the offer. This is just, it's unbelievable. Myrtle Beach, I felt we had the best car and didn't win, and today we had a top 3 car and we were able to get the win. So great start to the season. I can't thank all my guys enough. Their pit stop was unbelievable. Phoenix Communications, unfortunately, Mark's not here. He's recovering from double hip surgery, but we'll give him a call. We told him we would in victory lane. So just thanks to everybody for coming out, the racetrack, all these people, all the fans for dealing with the cold weather. We'll see everybody at Stafford. It's going to be a great year.
All right, Justin Bonsignor putting the field on notice with a win here on the Icebreaker 150.